Hi, my name is John Soinenen. If I could, for starters, I've got some written comments from 8 families in Sutton, Sheffield that couldn't be here this evening, so if I could turn those in. Also, I just want to preface what I have to say by telling you that I'm giving you my personal opinion. I own property in Sheffield and have for more than 20 years. I've had a home there since 1991. So I'm giving you my personal opinion and my experience, not representing a company or entity. And so if I could, I'd like to hand out just quickly a map. This is just a map showing where my home is in Sheffield. It's in the lower section, the southerly portion of the map. And it shows that my home is about 2.9 miles from the closest wind turbine. Our property is at about 1,900 feet in elevation. I think the turbines in Sheffield are maybe between 2,000 and 2,500. Have a clear line of sight to the facility. You can see all 16 turbines from my property, not directly from the home, but certainly from a number of locations on my property. We're in a pretty remote location. I'm a neighbor of my parents. We share a driveway. Their home's in Sutton, mine's in Sheffield. I'm a little bit closer than they are. Being in the renewable energy industry, I'm very interested in sound and the sound that wind turbines make. And I have spent a lot of time out on my property looking over at the wind facility. Pretty obvious when you're looking at the back end of the wind turbine and when you're downwind. And I can tell you honestly, I have tried probably 36 times to stand there and listen, and I have never been able to hear a wind turbine. Never. I've never been able to hear it. I have gone much closer to the property, to the wind farm, and I have definitely heard the turbines at various locations. But from that distance, I certainly have never heard a turbine. I also have, some might call it a privilege, I don't see it that way. I have the experience of having 2 vast snowmobile trails adjacent to my property. 2 different trails running down 2 different sides of my property, one's maybe 1/4 of a mile, and one's approximately 1/2 mile. And I do hear those snow machines inside my home on a regular basis. I live in a log cabin I built myself, it's off-grid. It's a very quiet home. I don't have a refrigerator compressor. I've got a propane refrigerator. It's a quiet place. So I can't hear the wind turbines. I most certainly can hear snowmobiles on a regular basis. Interestingly, the map also shows you to the west of my property is Interstate 91. And I hear 91 when I'm outside. I don't hear it inside the home, but outside in certain instances, I can hear the trucks going down the hill. I hear the brakes. The highway is just about 3 miles away. So I can hear a lot of what's going on in the environment around me. I do not hear the wind turbines. We're at the end of a dead-end road. There's virtually no traffic. I've got a neighbor who logs and heats with wood. I hear his chainsaw. There's a lot of sounds in the environment that I hear. I don't think that we have the right to silence in the outdoor environment. And I think that the regulations that the Public Service Board has implemented for wind energy facilities are appropriate. Standards in line with the World Health Organization standards are reasonable. 45 decibels. I don't believe at the exterior of a home you're going to hear at 45 decibels. I don't believe you're going to hear that in your home. I have, being interested, gone over to the King George Farm School numerous times in my truck, stepped out of my truck. Sometimes not heard the machines. Other times, I have definitely heard them operating. Stepped inside my truck.
3 minutes, so could you wrap up?
Stepped inside the truck, closed the door, couldn't hear anything. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.